Hi guys, Arielle here and Steve.
Yep, I'm here too. Held against my will.
Bye.
I'm kidding.
And we're back for another video. Today we were going to do some frequently asked questions of an interracial relationship. I was watching this video and it was like 8 frequent questions asked to interracial relationship. Thought it was quite funny. A few of them were like our interrelationship. I know, right? Interracial relationship tag. So we kind of left those out, and we just are kind of gonna react and like give our answer to these questions. You want to read the first one?
I feel like we did this one already, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
So we're on this one then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you worried about ethnic stereotypes?
Yeah.
You are?
No. Yes. No. I don't know.
I'm confused now. I don't remember where this question was leading to at the moment. Maybe we should elaborate.
Not really. Oh, you don't understand the question?
Yeah, I'm lost now.
Like, all black people are ghetto is like a stereotype. Like, that's what it's saying. Like, are you worried about those stereotypes?
No.
Why? Elaborate.
Elaborate why?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a stereotype. Just because there's a stereotype doesn't mean every person that is labeled on a stereotype, that doesn't mean that's true. That doesn't mean that's who they are.
Preach!
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. At first, I know when I first met him, I was worried. I was worried about like
just because of an accident.
Just a little bit. I was worried, and that was my like kind of bias about him, and I was kind of worried that it was a fetish and that I would be fetishized, like, oh, I want to sleep with a black woman, or like, oh, I want to be with a black woman. Like, I was worried that it was a fetish, like,
nope.
And it wasn't genuine to want to know me. It was wanting to like see what it would be like. But I was wrong. So, I mean, in the beginning, yes, I was. But now I feel like stereotypes don't matter because he knows my personality and I know his. So there isn't a stereotype that could sway me away from that, I guess.
You want to read the next one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wouldn't it be easier to date your own race?
The way you said it just sounds like some racist person.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Wouldn't it be?
You gonna go first?
As far as the stairs and like,
I was gonna say that too. Oh, you get stared at very often.
I don't think it would be easier dating someone in our own race because we get stared at for something else. Like, what if you date someone and they're ugly? Like, you still gonna get stared at. Like, I mean, but really, I don't mean to be like rude, but like, honestly, you're gonna get stared at for anything. So, I mean, I don't know, because sometimes I think it would be easier, but then sometimes I'm like, but there are a lot of things in life are easier. Like, when you're pursuing a career, it would be easier just to stay at the bottom and work at the bottom the rest of your life. Or you can actually get rewarded better, set goals, and become a better person, be more successful. Yes, it's the harder route, but I'm not gonna just be like, well, I don't want to do that because it's be easier to do this. Like, no. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know. What do you think? Y'all, what's your opinion about it?
Well, I don't think it'd be easier to date my own race. I mean, yeah, there wouldn't be as many stares probably, but at the same time, I don't know, it's just really strange.
What's strange?
This question.
I was like, us? What do you mean strange?
No, the question is just strange.
Oh.
I had an answer now and I forgot it. I'm trying to think what it was again.
Oh goodness, here we go.
Yeah, give me like 10 minutes, folks. It'd be
He'll come back and like, yeah, at the very end. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I just remembered.
Next question.
Hold on, I want to elaborate on this one, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
Just give me. You can edit some of this out. It'll be alright.
2 hours later.
Here's his answer. Finally, you done beat it out of him. I don't know. I don't see why. Honestly, I don't see why race has anything to do with dating being easier or harder. In all honesty, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it does.
Let's see.
I think it does because it's something that can't be not seen. Like, you know, if someone is a Republican or a Democrat,
Okay.
like, you don't see that, you know, like
Okay.
you don't see that walking down the street. They don't have it plastered on their forehead. Versus my skin tone, you see that, or your skin tone, you see that. So it's not.
Yeah, it goes back to just that part of it is just caring what other people think, and you probably shouldn't, in my opinion.
Maybe.
But I feel like that's what it's trying to lead towards.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really don't care what people think, obviously. But
I don't know, because I don't know.
You want the next one now?
Yeah, let's go to the next question.
Do you only date, I guess your question would be white guys, and mine would be, do you only date black girls?
Yes, I only date white men. Is you got one?
Stop.
I'm kidding. No, I don't pick and choose. Like, that's insane. Like, literally when I was on Tinder, I was saying, oh, he's white. Or, oh, he's black. Like, no, I legit was like reading through bios and like actually paying attention.
I was trying to read
bios. I didn't have no bio.
I was trying to read bios, but somebody's was blank.
Yeah, that was for a reason, sir. Anyways, I ain't want no opinions formed about me.
Okay.
But like, no, I don't only date white guys, and you need to answer the question too. You didn't answer.
I mean, I don't only date one ethnic group. I mean, that's just kind of, in my opinion, dumb, because what the love of your life is a different ethnicity than what you are. I mean,
boom.
You know, you're never gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't,
you're never gonna meet the love of your life.
Yep.
You only gonna date this certain specification.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that way about people who are picky. Like, people who are like, oh, I don't want to date them because they're not attractive, or oh, I don't want to date them because they're not smart, or oh, I don't want to date them because they're not as cool. Like I think you grow into that, like that type of person that your partner wants you to be. If you fall in love with someone's personality, not saying they change or like magically you kiss them and they turn from a frog into something else, but I do feel like they grow into being what you need, and then what you want starts to change. Because I think people who judge off of looks and things like that are superficial, so then they miss the good people because they're too focused on either what someone else will think or focused on like the appearance, which that fades anyway. You could be the sexiest person on earth, but you're gonna age and you're gonna have your skin fall. You're gonna be a little saggy, wrinkly, just like every other person, but your personality isn't gonna go anywhere. Like, that's gonna be with you the rest of your life. So I do feel like people miss out, like he was saying, miss out on things like the love of their life because they're stuck on surface level issues, because they're not really issues, they're like personal issues that person has. They're stuck on surface level stuff. So yeah, I do. Yeah. Next question.
Do you get asked, can you help me find a
Hey, what?
Insert race partner.
I'm done.
So in other words, so you get asked by other people of, hey, could you find me a white guy to date? Or I guess my question toward me would be, would you help me find a black girl to date? But
I have.
I've never been asked that, so.
But I think it's different. I honestly think it's different. Like, I don't know, because guys, I don't know. It might, I don't know. I have, but I don't know. I think for guys, I don't hear guys going around telling other guys, can you find me a black girl to date? Like, in general, I don't even hear that. Like, so I don't know. Like, but most of the time people ask that because he's a good, like, such a good guy, so they associate that with, like, which I don't know if it's right, if that's what they're thinking, but they associate that with him, so I don't know.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah. I'm sitting here waiting, like, he's just...
You didn't say go. You didn't say go. Is it awkward to talk about race? I don't think it's like awkward. I feel like society helps paint that. Mm-hmm. I really do, because you know there's experiences in life that you're gonna go through that it's probably never gonna happen to me just because of my skin color. Mm-hmm. But people of other races and ethnicities need to stop and listen to try and understand those issues and problems and stuff like that happen to other people because of the way society is. Mm-hmm. So
I completely agree. I don't think it's awkward between us, just because we know each other and we understand each other, and we understand that anything he says is not coming from a negative or a hateful place. If he says anything that offends me, it's more of trying to understand my position or understand me. So I know that it's not anything like that. And I trust in the fact that he's not going to say anything hurtful or harmful about my race. So I don't feel awkward, like, talking about situations or things like that. I would hate to be in a relationship with someone who did not want to understand my position. And I think that's a beautiful thing, to have that vulnerability, because that's what that is. Like, that's being vulnerable. Like, I'm telling you some of my deepest and darkest thoughts and feelings when I talk about how if I'm being treated differently, or if an example, when we went Black Friday shopping 2 years ago, this white lady and this black lady were arguing. I have no idea about what, but the white lady walked off and she said, she called her the N-word. She was like, you, and I was so disgusted, so hurt, because I don't even use that word. Like, you know, people use it in like whatever, I don't know, terminology is used in, I guess, to be like ignorant, or to just say it as to just calling someone their friend or something. I don't use that term at all. I hate that word. I actually cannot stand it. It makes my skin crawl when people say it. So it really bothered me to here's this white lady saying this M-word to talk down to this woman she was just arguing with. And I felt comfortable and vulnerable enough to tell him about it, because I felt like he would be trying to understand like why it's hurting me or why it's upsetting me. It's not she just said that because she was angry. She didn't mean it in any way, shape, or form or anything. It wasn't no justification behind wrong actions. And so, no, it's not awkward to answer our question. Just because he takes the time to understand. Like, and that's all people, if everyone in the world would take the time to understand someone else's position or their life or what they go through, and understand that it's different than what they go through, because everyone's situation, not even in race, everyone's situation in life is different. And if people took the time to understand that and to actually listen and understand, not just listen, but listen and understand, like there would not be as many issues, not only racially, politically, every other way, there would not be as many issues as they're going on today in the world. And so no, it's not awkward. And I didn't mean to go on a rant, but I feel like it's a beautiful thing when someone takes the time to listen and understand you. And so he has created this space in our household where I feel comfortable and I feel vulnerable. I feel like I can tell him anything, and like it's just not awkward. There's nothing that's awkward between us, and I just feeling all mushy inside. Like I don't want to cry, but I just feel all mushy inside because I am thankful for this man. Like he has created something that I feel like I didn't have since my mom was here. Like, you know, sometimes you have people that you just feel like, oh, I don't want to bring that up because I don't want to offend them, or I don't want to start an argument, or I don't want to talk about this. And I've never felt that with him. Like, it's not a topic that I can't talk about. And I feel like that's like one of the most beautiful things, because he's created this space that it's not chaotic. And I'm not saying he'll never tell me if I'm wrong or anything, but if he does, I'll understand that he's not coming from an attacking place. It's like, well, you're not seeing it from someone else's point of view. Look at it more like this. And then at the same time, he'll understand my position. So no, it's not awkward. To answer the question, I went all the way around and then back around again to explain it. But to answer the question, simply no. Like, no.
I think that was the last one.
Oh, it was?
Yep, that was the last one we had, folks. Yep.
That's all, folks. So, thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys.
This was our interracial relationship tag 8 questions. Second part 2, whatever you want to call it. Thanks you guys for watching. Do you remember your line this time, or do I need to say it?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Look at my man. He got look. But yeah, okay. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And thanks for watching, and
see you next time.
We'll see you in the next video. Bye.